Hi there. So I have this lottery and I really want to install my addresses or register my addresses to be eligible for the lottery. So we can see that there's money in the pot. This lottery right now only gives out 100 divvy, but when it's real, it will be giving out 5,000 divvy. And we can see how many more blocks until the next lottery happens. So right now it's about 409 blocks. And I can see there's already one person who has registered an address here. This list will get thousands long. So I have an address I would like to register. So I register. I press this button down here, and it tells you what qualifies. So the address you can't already have put it in, of course. There must be at least 10,000 divvy at the address, but not more than 100,000. The balance must have been held since the last lottery. And the address didn't win the last lottery. If those things are all true, then it'll be registered. So, how do I find my address to put in here? Well, I go to my wallet, and I can see I've got funds, and here are some of my addresses. But really, if you do receive, you can see, and if I extend this, you can see these are all the addresses that you have. It doesn't show any balances. So if I copy one of these, and I go over here, and I put it, and I register it here, and press this button, it didn't qualify because it says the minimum balance requirement is not met, and it didn't have sufficient funds at the last lottery, which is odd because that's my address right there. But the problem is it doesn't tell you how much is at that address. In order to do that, you need to go into here, this is the console, and type one command: list address groupings. And now you can see all your addresses that are attached to your wallet. Whether you name them or not, they're there. So for example, you can see the address and the fund. So here's an address that has definitely between 10,000 and 100,000 divvy. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go back, and I'm going to enter this address. I'll qualify that address, and it worked. And now I'm going to go back, and I want to do it again. Here's another one. This one has 100,000 in it. And I go over here, back to my address. I get back to my lottery, and I put that one in. And now you can see that the problem is that those funds were not in there at the time of the last lottery. So they have to be in there long enough. They have to be for a full lottery cycle in order to qualify that address. So those are some of the other problems that you'll see. But it does all the qualification for you. Let's do one more. So for example, here is one. So it had more than 100,000 in there. Here's another one with only 50,000. And I'm going to put that one in. And it should qualify. Unless I forgot something. Yeah, true. So now we close. I put in two addresses. We can see that there's now a total of 3. And if I want to see all the addresses, I can refresh them. And if I want to check the addresses, you can click them, and it'll take you to DivvyScan, or the Explorer actually, to show you about this address. And that's all you need to do.